Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing wonderful as always. In today's video, I am bringing you an animal print design done with acrylic paint, and acrylic glitter. So I hope you all enjoy. Before starting this video, I want to say thank you so much to everybody that has supported me throughout the years, to every new subscriber, everybody that spends at least a second on my social media, on my channels. I am just so appreciative because without you guys, I would not be here. I want to give a special thanks to Jacqueline Nematia. I hope I said that right. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I just want to say thank you so much for being so attentive, so supportive since I started in the nail industry. I love you very much. May God bless you. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't love all of you, but I just wanted to give this lady a special thanks because she's been so awesome to me. Now let's jump right into the video. So without further ado, let's get started. For the first part of the video, I'm going to use my 3D art brush. I'm going to create a marble effect with these two colors and crystal clear acrylic. I think these two colors are super cool for this time of the year. They are perfect shades for fall, which I mean it's almost over, but you guys, I needed to do fall nails for my YouTube channels because I love this season. As you can see, I am picking up really moistened beads to create a thin layer as a base. I am going to bring this effect to about the middle of the nail, and I am going to fade the separation towards the cuticle area. There are many colors that I use that I don't share with you guys because sometimes I mix them myself, or there are some that I get in local nail stores that don't have names. So I'm sorry guys, I know you want to know the names, but hey, they don't have to be exactly the same. You guys can use something similar. After working on the ring fingernail, I am going to repeat the same process on the index fingernail. I know the effect looks a little weird at this point, but don't be scared, I promise we're going to fix this mess. Using this glitter, I'm going to make a few oval shapes on the brown part, and now the nails are really going to look super strange, but I promise you guys that this is only part of the process. I am not following a specific pattern, I am just aesthetically filling in the empty spots. By the way, I wanted to let you guys know that I added a new angle in this video so that you can have a side view and you guys can see the thickness of the layers. It took me about 2 weeks to get the equipment I needed after a very intense search, and it took me a whole entire day to edit this video, but in my opinion it was super worth it because I really like the way that it came out. So please let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and don't forget to hit that notification bell and that like button. While the glitter acrylic dries, I am going to apply this cover pink acrylic a little thicker than usual since I am going to create a design by cutting the acrylic. To make the cuts, I am going to wrap craft wire around my fingers. I am using the same craft wire that is used to make necklaces, earrings, etc. I got mine from Michael's, by the way. I am going to press down firmly, sliding the rest of the product towards the sides. For more precision on those cuts, but especially to get to the corners, I am going to use a dull blade. You guys, make sure you use a dull blade. I don't want any accidents happening. Okay, so continuing, I am going to use one of my own mixes on the pinky and the thumb. To grab larger beads, I switched over to my number 14 brush. If you guys are curious to see what materials and tools I use, I'm leaving a suggestion up here for you guys to check out regarding products for beginners. To apply the color to the pinky fingernail, I will be using a 2-bead technique, and for the thumb, I will be using a 3-bead technique since the nail is wider. The beads that I'm applying are not too big because I will be encapsulating these nails, and as always, we don't want nails to be thick. I already overcame that problem a few years ago because when I started out in the nail industry, my nails were horribly thick, so I had to practice until I finally made it, you guys. I love how this color turned out. I don't know if you can tell, but I added purple sparkles to it. Of course I would. They're super cute. This one is one of my favorite colors for this time of the year. In addition to the fact that I love the color, it gives me great satisfaction to see how the acrylic just lights its way to perfection. It is super relaxing. I know that it happens to all of us who are obsessed with nails. Moving on, I am going to define the animal print design, and for this I am going to use a detailing brush to create the pattern. I am going to put a tiny black drop of acrylic paint on a small dish, and I am going to pick some up with my brush, but before applying it to the nail, I am going to remove the excess on the dish to avoid lumpiness. You guys, there is really no need to press down super hard, rather with a very light hand and the brush will pretty much do all the work for you. The design is finally coming together after looking a little bit crazy at first. The black paint creates beautiful definition, but most of all, it contrasts very well with the colors and the glitter. The glitter I used is also one of my favorites. In fact, a German company contacted me a few years ago and gifted me some products, which by the way I love because their glitters are the kind of glitters that are very thin, so they look super delicate. Okay, so after marking the ovals, I am going to create tiny markings on the empty spots to give this design a little bit more definition. And oh my god, you guys, I can't get over the side angle I added. I know I already mentioned it, but I'm super obsessed because it's such a beautiful angle. You can see all of the layers of acrylic and also the markings that I'm creating, so I think this is going to be very helpful to all of you. Honestly, my goal is not to just make money with my craft, but to help everyone out there who's starting out in the nail world and share with you guys what God has given me, so I hope you all like this new angle as much as I do. Okay, so now with the same cover pink, I am going to create a gradient on top of the nails with the design. I am going to cover about a quarter of the design so that the two effects stand out. Usually before creating the gradient, I apply a thin layer of clear acrylic that I forgot to put on the other nail I just did, and I do this to avoid the accidental erasing or smudging of the little hairs I created with the black paint. Now I am going to encapsulate all of the nails except the middle fingernail, since I have not finished the design yet. And for this part of the process, as usual, I am going to be using my number 14 brush and crystal clear acrylic. After encapsulating, I am going to straighten the lines of the design of the middle fingernail using my hand file. You guys, I am a super perfectionist and I analyze every single detail with eagle's eye, and as I've mentioned before, when I make this type of designs, this part of the process is essential to me. After perfecting the lines and removing the dust, I am going to apply the same glitter I used on the animal print design. I try to make the pattern as precise as possible, but sometimes there are pieces of glitter that decide to just linger around uninvited, so I usually wait until everything completely dries, then with my e-file I remove all the extra stuff before capping the nail. I'm going to now use the same wire and the same dull blade to cut the acrylic. You guys, for this type of design, don't forget to wait until the acrylic is semi-dry, so pretty much when it starts becoming matte before making the cuts, because if you do them while the acrylic is too wet, then you'll be part of a never-ending story, because the acrylic is going to bounce right back over and over. Okay, so after allowing the acrylic to dry, I am also going to refine these lines with the same hand file. I am going to fill the rest of the nail with the same cover pink, but first I am going to remove the excess dust with monomer. As I finish this part of the process, I wanted to answer a question that I get asked a lot, and that is, how long does it take me to complete a set of nails? Okay, so it usually takes me about an hour and a half to 3 hours and a half, depending on the complexity of the design and the length of the nails. This is art, so I definitely don't want to rush it. To complete this particular set, it took me about 6 hours, but it's only because I had to film, and the filming process is quite tedious and time consuming, but without filming, I would say that it would take me about 2 hours and a half to 3 hours to complete these nails. Okay, so now I am going to level the nail and remove the excess, and I am going to file using a medium metal carbide bit. After leveling the layers, I am going to apply a thin metallic tape where the cuts are so I can highlight the design, and I am also going to apply a small piece of tape horizontally near the tip of the nail. To apply the tape, I am using tweezers and my fingertips as you guys can see on screen. To keep the tape from moving out of place, I am going to seal it with nail glue before encapsulating with clear acrylic. You guys, this tape is not resistant to chemicals, so the glue is going to alter the color, creating silver spots, and they are in fact going to look super cool along with a few Swarovski crystals that I am going to apply towards the end of this video. Before encapsulating, I am also going to cut the remaining pieces with my scissors. These little scissors are my favorite. They are so cute and they are from Born Pretty. I love Born Pretty because they sell a lot of nail goodies for a very good price and their products are of really good quality. I have a coupon code for you guys of 20% off the entire store. I am going to leave the link and the code down below for those of you who may be interested. I went ahead and encapsulated the whole nail, I let it dry, and now I am going to remove the excess from all the nails using my e-file and my hand file. As my e-file, I'm still using the one that I told you guys about in the video that I'm going to suggest here above. I've already had it for about 4 months now, and I am still as obsessed with it as I was on the first day I got it. As usual, after removing the excess, I am going to cleanse the impurities and the extra dust using 99% alcohol. To add a little special touch to these nails, I am going to add tiny brown and silver Swarovski crystals. To stick the crystals to the surface of the nail, I am using nail glue. To accentuate the crystal pattern in a delicate manner, I am going to add a few rose gold caviar beads to the top and the sides of the crystals. To prevent the crystals and the caviar beads from falling off, I am going to seal them using my 3D art brush to apply a little bit of clear acrylic on the sides. For this design, we decided to give a matte finish to the plum nails, so I am going to apply a layer of matte gel top coat and I am going to cure it under an LED lamp for 60 seconds. You guys, I also talk about this matte gel in my Products for Beginners video, so don't forget to check it out for more information. With a tiny piece of paper towel and 99% alcohol, I am going to remove the viscosity of the gel after curing it. On the rest of the nails, I am going to apply a layer of shiny gel top coat and I am going to cure it under an UV lamp for 60 seconds. On the middle fingernail, I am only going to apply the gel around the crystals so that they don't lose their shine and their cut. To finish off, I am going to apply cuticle oil to nourish the area, and I am going to massage the product into the skin. I absolutely love this oil because apart from it being super cute and super effective, it also smells delicious, like cherries or something like that. And my loves, this is the final product. She looks like a whole diva with her new nails. She left super happy, but we would like to know what you guys have to say, so please let us know in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be up to date with all my videos. I love you guys so much with all my heart. May God bless you. Mwah.